Good afternoon. It's Friday, February 3rd, 2023. And I'm just going to go. This is the afternoon drive home. So we were testing a theory in this morning's episodes as to whether or not my car was making me sick. And it was not my car, because I took this car this morning and I had all the same symptoms partway through. I started feeling very tired, started yawning, got a stomach ache, and feeling nauseous. That whole thing, and then the chills. This has been happening to me every day, and then after I get to work, I feel better. So the thought was it was the car. Like, I know my last car had, I was aware of a, it's not a manufacturing defect. It had a, who knows, maybe, but I don't think so. It had a mild exhaust leak. I'm very sensitive to that smell. I knew what it was. It's that's why I always circulate the inside air. When I circulate the outside air, for some reason I was letting it come in. My daughter used to, she must be sensitive to it too. She would pick it up immediately. Like, I would pick her up from school or from the school bus stop, and she would be in my car for a very brief period of time, and she would immediately get a headache. So my thought was that this is another Outback. Maybe it had a similar issue. What I'm driving now is an Outback, but it's a different kind of Outback. This is a Forester. I can't imagine. This is a new problem. So it's it can't. I don't think it's a Subaru issue. I think there was something new going on. But driving this to work, I had the same symptoms. So it's not that. So now the only place my mind went to is that suit coat that I've been wearing is new. Like, it's relatively new to me. I'm wondering if there's something in or on it that's making me sick, either some kind of chemical or embedded with some kind of radiation, because if it's not the vehicle, it's got to be something else. And it's the only thing that's different. I'm sorry, it's the only thing that's consistent through all of my trips, is that I was wearing that suit coat. It's in the car with me right now. It's in the back seat. So we'll see how I fare. I don't think I do as bad in the afternoons as I do in the mornings, so I won't be able to tell. The real test is on Monday. I'm going to not wear that coat on my trip to work and see if I still have the symptoms. But anyway, that's where we are in the mystery of why Chris gets sick in the morning. Could be that I'm just allergic to long-ass drives. I didn't ask a riddle this morning, so there is no answer. Don't look for answers, there are none. My subscriber said thanks. I don't know what he was referring to. I suspect he was referring to the fact that I broke this up into 8 videos a day instead of 2. I think it's funny. He's probably mad. Ah, jeez. So many cars. Ooh, going into a lot of traffic here. Got out like 2 minutes later than I want to, and I'm serious, that makes all the difference in the world. Right around rush hour, if I can't get out of work exactly when I want to, it adds, every minute adds. I can chart it out for you. But it's exponential. If I'm 2 minutes late, like, I get home 20 minutes later. If I'm like 5 minutes late, then it's, I don't get back until the heat death of the universe. So that's inconvenient. Has something horrible happened up here? I hope it's not that same deal. We had a terrible backup the other day at the turnpike. I think it took me over a half an hour just to get onto the turnpike. The markets are down. You will already know this. I said I wasn't going to continue to do that, but the markets are down significantly today. That gives me a sad There was a certain, if you want some bad money management advice, I've got some for you. One of the things I've done over the years is I try to time the markets, which is like the worst thing you could possibly do. I've gotten pretty lucky a few times, way back in the late 80s, early 90s. I caught a really big wave. I jumped out of the market like the day before it dropped, like a ridiculous amount, and then I jumped back in. I like doing that. It's fun toying with my future. So this looks disastrous. I hope it's not backed up all the way to here for the turnpike. What time is it? I'm going to turn on the radio because traffic should be coming on any second.
United States of America.
Spy balloon?
You know, I'm just saying, this is an act of aggression by China. I mean,
It's a balloon.
That, right?
It's a balloon. It's just a balloon.
This is not an accident. This is not a surprise. This is an act of aggression by China. I'm not a big war guy, as you know. But what I'm fearing is...
I'm not on the right channel.
...coming with China that's just inevitable here.
On a couple of slow spots, the worst of it being the closer you get to 42. Black Horse Pike at the Jersey Turnpike. Seeing some jammed traffic in that area as well. Up to speed and all clear on the Atlantic City Expressway and on the Garden State Parkway. Now, if you were out on the roads a little while ago, you noticed the stoppage because of motorcade coming through for the president and the vice president. They are at one event now, and there is a second event that is in Philadelphia, so they're actually going to have to turn around and come back in to the city. So we'll keep you apprised of the situation as roads will be stopped for them to go through. Mass transit, not bad at this point. If you see something on the roads, the NGM Insurance Traffic Tip Line is 215-724-1060. I'm Stevie Reese.
Now it's time for the NBC 10 First Alert forecast, and for that...
Son of a gun. So I can turn the radio on and off without fear of ending the video because I'm not in my car and I'm not plugged in. So I missed the beginning of that. Sounds like there's all kinds of stuff going on today. I was going to call my subscriber to find out what he meant by his comment. I think I know, but whoa, we're all gonna die. Jeez Louise. Oh, what a horribly designed entrance. Everybody that's getting on wants to get over here. Everybody over here wants to get over here, and there's not that much space to do it. So we're all, oh, geez Louise. So getting on the turnpike isn't the problem. The sun. have to call my wife to find out what we're doing for dinner. Whether I'm making meatloaf tacos, or since it's Friday, am I grabbing a pizza? Pizza. Could really go for a meatball stromboli. Oh dear. Something has happened. Oh, why you gotta be like that? Perfect opportunity to, since I'm not moving.
Hi, this is Sue. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Great.
Great. So I know Mommy's working, but I just want to know what she wants to do for dinner. So when she's not on a call, ask her if she wants tacos, meatloaf, or pizza.
Why don't you just text it to her and say which one she wants?
Because I'm driving.
So which one's meat? Wait, what were the options?
I've got ground meat in the fridge, so I can do tacos or meatloaf, or I can save that for tomorrow, or we can get pizza and cheesesteaks and stuff.
So tacos, meatloaf, or pizza?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. And tell her to call me and let me know. If it's pizza, she's going to have to order it and have me pick it up.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright. Bye.
Bye-bye. This is really bizarre traffic. It comes to a stop and then just moving. Better reduce the lumbar support slightly before I forget. I've already told my wife that I've adjusted absolutely everything in her car. She's mad. She had to use my car for like 5 minutes today, so she said she was going to move everything. car doesn't sound right. Got kind of a throaty sound when I'm hitting the gas pedal. What do you, the viewers at home, think I should make for dinner? Not really limited to those choices. That's just what I was thinking about when I pulled the ground meat out of the freezer the other day. Meatloaf or tacos. Generally, it's tacos. My wife likes tacos. I like taco meatloaf. She does not like that. If I have to make tacos, though, I have to stop at the store and get taco fixins. Silence. It's the Friday night wind down. The Friday night wind down. And today was, again, like I know I say it a lot, but it was pretty stressful. Working for the man is hard. It's just a bad day for things. Anyway, like I said, I know we're coming right up to the 20-minute mark, but I think as we discussed earlier, we're going to make these 22-minute long sections. Again, currently there's not any planned content. I'm focusing more on the structure than anything else. Obviously, like it's hard. making lame ass excuses for the fact that I'm not putting out any content, but it's hard to prep for these, especially it's hard to prep for between 7 and 8 of these videos a day. Why I'm making them is beyond me. Like I said, I want to get into the habit of doing it, and just get that rhythm down for no goodly reason. But it'll end up being handy at one point. It's like there'll be a reason I'll need to make 7 to 8 videos a day about a specific thing, and I'll already have the platform in place, and I'll already have it as part of my daily routine. So, what a great thing. That reminds me, my subscriber, I do have all that information from my buddy at work. It was nothing else. It was he had one picture. Like it was anticlimactic. Like I was expecting to have a long conversation about like long-term vision and stuff like that. And actually, he did relay a lot when he showed it to me. Like we had a very brief conversation. But anyway, I have that information, and I'll try to get together with you at some point this weekend, send it over to you, and explain what's going on with it. Earlier today, I said I was going to try to stop a video at exactly 20 minutes. Worked out pretty well. I'm going to try to stop today's at exactly 22. Have a wonderful day.